Hey guys, welcome back again. Previously we saw how to make a rain video that we can loop that over for 3 to 10 hours, however long we wanted, which is very easy to use. We use the same set of tools that I'm going to show you today, but this time we're going to make a beach video. Summer is coming up, why not change it up a bit? So I'm going to make this video slow as possible, clear as possible, so that you guys can clearly understand. I'm going to take you through step by step, and there's 4 steps involved, which I'm going to take you through one by one. First step is pretty straightforward. You need to have the video on the audio file. There are several websites that you can use to download these for free. All they really ask for is an attribution. And the second step is basically merge those two together. We're going to be using a VSDC editor, which used to merge that file. And then the third step is using Handbrake, which is used to compress the file and optimize that for YouTube. So because since it's a large file, this could be, if you want to merge that 100 megabytes or 200 megabytes, it would take a lot of time to upload on YouTube. So this Handbrake really compresses the file, makes it optimized so that it can be multiplexed, which is like, let's say you have a 20 seconds video, you want to multiply that by 20, 1 minute, or keep going, like, 10 hours video. Handbrake will allow you to do it. So from then, once it compressed and optimized, we're going to be transferring that file to MKVToolNix, which is again is a free software to download. There we're going to use that file to multiplex it, as I previously described. So we're going to make a 10 seconds video into 1 hour or 3 hours video. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So all these 3 softwares has been updated. So these are the latest versions, version 6.9.5 for VSDC, again 1.51 for Handbrake, and then there's a 65, I believe, that's for the MKVToolNix. I'll leave the link in the description for all these softwares, so you can click on it, quickly download. If not, it's not an affiliate link. I love these softwares, so you can use Hammer, or you can click on this link and use it, download it as many times as you would like. I don't get a single dollar from it, just a disclaimer. Anyway, all right. Now, first thing first, I've already actually downloaded this audio and video separately, which I have a copy of it, but you can download it yourself and put it on a computer, or we can do it together. So let's start this, right? So first thing, let's go to Pixabay or Pixel. There's several websites you can use to download these. I use Pixabay, which is I've done it several times in the past, so I know how it works. Whatever you feel comfortable, really. Again, let's go to Pixabay. Here, this is what you really see. You can select whether you want to download an image, photo, videos, music, and sound effects. First thing, we're going to do the video. Let's say we want the beach. Click on the beach, make sure you've selected beach, and then click the videos, and then that's it, comes up. So yeah, this is the one I actually downloaded before, but I'll show you how it works. So click on that. Now it comes up with a video file here. Now it's free to download, but here you can see that it says free for commercial use, no attribution required. Look, all these videos and audio files and photos, everything uploaded by freelancers, photographers, artists around the globe, they need some sort of recognition. So I think when you do upload these files to your website, you just want to make sure you put a disclaimer or even a credit against these artists, because it adds a recognition to them. It's hard work, right? So anyway, so when you click on this file, make sure it's selected in 1920 and 1080 format, which is suitable for YouTube. Then now press download. Quickly, no, that didn't work, but it will come up here. Here we go. You shouldn't get this image usually, but anyway, just ignore that. But yeah, here what it says. So you can download this file, which has been downloaded already, but now you can see crediting isn't required, but linking back is greatly appreciated. It's a video by V. Limis, if I was pronounced it correctly, my apologies if I haven't. So yeah, copy that, and then you just pretty much paste it in your YouTube description. So now that we got the video downloaded, next step is to download the audio. So for that, you can use several softwares again, but I'm going to use Pixabay again. All you have to do, go here, go to music and sound effects, click on that, and then here you go, ocean waves. Here we go. So one of these audio, click on that. Pretty good. Same thing, click on that, download. It's downloaded. So you have this credit again, copy that and paste it in your description. You can also donate, whichever you prefer. It's up to you. Anyway, so first step is done. So we got the video and the audio file downloaded. That's great. Second step is to merge that. So for that, we need to use VSDC editor. Like I said, I've already downloaded and saved that video and audio file on my computer before. So I'm going to quickly show you that here. So I've got these two files sitting here. I've got the beach waves audio and video file. You can see the length, about 10 seconds. I would prefer to keep the video and audio length pretty short, mainly just for rendering purposes. It might be a lot quicker on VSDC editor if you've got a small, like a short length file. So I wouldn't go more than like 1 minute. That might be a lot easier and quicker. Look, it's entirely up to you. If you've got a fast computer, if it's quicker, go for it. Entirely up to you, but I prefer to keep it very short because my computer is not that fast. So anyway, so now we got the audio and video file. We're gonna start doing step 2. So step 2, again, going back here, is VSDC editor. We're gonna merge those audio and video file together and make that into an actual video file. I am using the latest version, so when we got this open, VSDC editor, which is right here. Oops, I think I have closed that. Let me just quickly open this. I thought it open, but you can see it takes a few seconds or a few minutes to open up. They saw my computer is a gaming computer, but man, let me tell you, it's actually a little bit slow. I expected like a lightning speed, but hey, it's not too bad. It's not, could have been worse. Yeah, just bear with me for a few more seconds. I'm surprised my dogs are very quiet. Usually they'd be running around playing. Anyway, okay, we got it here. Enough fluff. All right, now we're gonna open a blank project. Start one. All right, we got the video file. File open here. Let me go back to this folder. All right, first thing, what we gotta do, we're gonna drag and drop the file here or here. You should be able to see the video clip here, and you can see the length. Layer 1, file name, and you can see it's 10 seconds and 233 milliseconds. This is the property window that you can see. Two things you got to pay attention to. One is the duration, and second thing is a loop mode. I'll talk about those two shortly, but let's drag and drop the audio file, which is again, go back to the folder, dropping the file here, drops below. Doesn't matter whether it's on top of this or bottom, doesn't matter, it's going to play along together. Now you can see the audio file here, property windows, you got the duration and also the loop mode. Now you can see visually they're not quite aligned. You can see there's a bit of gap here, which means after this audio ends there's still be video going on, so you want to make sure they are pretty much starting and finishing at the same time. At least for the looping videos that we're trying to make. So the quickest way to do it is shorten the video. So what I'm going to try and do is match this duration of the video to the audio file. So I know the audio durations 10 seconds, 0.066 milliseconds. So I'm going to quickly go and click on the audio file and then click on the duration, copy the duration, and then go and click on the video. And then go here and then pretty much paste it. Once he's done it, here we go. See that? It's all pretty much online now. That's step 1. We've already matched the duration. Second thing, we need to make sure it loops. So all you have to do is again click on the video file, go to the loop mode. By default, it's set up as show last frame at the end of the video. We don't want that. We want to keep the same video looping over and over and again. If you want to run 3 hours video, you want to make sure the waves keeps coming back and forth the whole time for the whole 3 hours. You don't want to have a still photo at the end of 10 seconds. So basically that's what we're trying to do. Change this mode to loop mode so it goes over for 3 hours or 10 hours or 6 hours, however long you want it. So that's changed. Same thing, I'm going to go to the audio file, go to loop mode, change the loop mode. That's done, and that's all it is. The last thing you need to do is export this file. Go to the export, make sure it's selected as web, and for YouTube I've got all these output file pre-set up with this profile. You can change this profile by clicking on it, and you can change the settings here, but I've already done. I want this 920, 1080, 30 frames per second, all these other parameters set up. All I have to do now is click export. Yep, don't worry about that, you wouldn't be able to see it, but yeah, anyway, if you do see it, just ignore that upgrade option. And that's it. It will ask you whether you want to upload this to YouTube directly from here. I say no, because we need to do a bit more work on this. So say no. Now by default it's actually saved in the videos folder, so I'm gonna go to my videos folder, which I got here. Now you can see this is project 1. That's the file we're looking for. If I click on it, let's test it out. Yeah, so you can see it's MP4 format and it's 10 seconds, and it's project 1. It is that video, so I'm gonna say beach waves 10 seconds. And look, I would say trying to keep up to the name terminology, whatever you want. I mean, you just want to make sure it has a name that has some reference, so at least when you go keep editing, you know which file to select and look for. So yeah, click on that. You can see, hey guys, welcome back again. Previously we saw it's opened up on my other screen. Bring it up. Perfect. So audio and video file together. That's great. So now we officially done with. We can close this. I'll minimize it. Let's close it. Don't worry about that. Let me go back to the file here. All right. Step 1 is done. Step 2 is done. Next, then is step 3. Now what we're going to do is compress the file and optimize it so it's compatible to YouTube, and we can multiplex it. So for that, I'm going to be needing Handbrake, which again is a free software. Make sure it's the latest. It will work with the previous version as well, but make sure it's the latest so you're not missing out any latest features. So for the third step, what we need to go to the file. So I've actually saved that in videos. So I'm going to quickly go here. I'm going to go move it back in YT. So that's a file. Now same thing, click the file and drag and drop. Takes a few seconds. All right, for all you have to change a couple of parameters here, not much. By default it will come up with this tab here, summary tab. Make sure it's selected web optimize, and leave it MP4. Nothing else you need to change. Dimension stays the same, all the aspect ratio, display size, everything looks good. Nothing to do here. Video format, leave that 30 frames per second. The only thing that you need to change here is the constant quality. It is default set at 22. Depends on how visually active is your video. Like you have a lot of moving objects, then you want to change the quality to 30. But if it's just a normal rain or beach video, just like the one we're doing now, you just have to set it up to 26 to 27. So I will leave it 27. And that's it. Next one, audio, everything stays the same. Nothing else you need to change. Last, you need to check the starting code. And again, it goes to videos. I should have selected that folder, but anyway, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go to that file, and now you will see beach waves 10 seconds in M4V format. And that's done. I'm gonna go to the video folder. That's there. Gonna quickly cut and paste here. Let's maximize that. Don't like this view. All right, so now you can see that file here in M4V format. So I've got it 10 seconds one, that's what it came up, but let's leave it like that. Now, there's something we need to do here. We've pretty much finished with optimizing and compressing. The last step that we need to do is the multiplexing. That's exactly what we're going to do. So this is where it happens, where we're going to change the 10 seconds video into a 3 hours video, right? So 10 seconds, so in a minute you got 60 seconds, so which means 10 times 6 means 1 minute. You get it? I'll show you what I mean. Now, first thing, you got to open this file, and for MKVToolNix, I've got that software open here. Free software again, just like how we did before. Go to the file, click on this file, drag and drop here. So we're gonna make that 6 times to convert it 10 seconds into 1 minute, meaning 6 times 60 seconds 1 minute. So I got that, drag and drop it 6 times. Now when you drag and drop, it'll ask you to select one of the option. By default comes up with that. Leave it like that and say okay, drag and drop. Okay, one more time, and then that's it. all you have to do is start multiplex. So we got 6 times, 60 seconds, 1 minute. Click on that, and that's done. That's how quick it is, guys. See this here? You got this for a new file, but the length is about 1 minute. So all I'm going to do now, change that to 1 minute. Now I'm going to change this 1 minute into 10 minutes. How many times do I need to copy and paste? I mean, drag and drop. 10 times. 1, 2. Now you get the idea how it works now. That's it. So I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's about 10 times. So it's the same thing again. So I'm going to quickly change that to 10 minutes. Same. Yep. Start multiplexing. And soon you will see the file is done here. That is crazy how quick it is. See the size of the file, 53 MB, in just in a matter of seconds. That's insane. And the length is 10 minutes. Now you're gonna repeat the same process, but this time you're gonna drag and drop the 10 minutes. Drag. So you can see. You can't quite see. Drag and drop. So 4 times 5, 6. So we got 3. So 1 hour. Gonna go 1 hour, and then start multiplexing again. Give it a few seconds. Now we almost have a 1 hour video. How crazy is this? That is insane. So we got that file here. So 1 hour, it's done. Now we're gonna make that 1 hour into 3 hours. Drag and drop 3 times. Guys, that's how easy it is. Start multiplexing. I didn't change the name, but I can change it up here. Give it a few seconds. Right, so you can see it's still loading. And that's how we do our 3 hours video. Alright, so that's done, yeah. Almost, yep, that's done 3 hours. So I'm gonna quickly change that to 3 hours. And that's it. Last thing we need to do is to check whether it works. Click on that. Yes, 3 hours, here we go. Click on that. It takes a few seconds to load. I don't know why, it's always my computer a little bit slow when I drag it. But you can see it's working. Take one more time. At the end, give me a few seconds. It works. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. But yeah, if you do have any questions, ask me. More than happy to help you with anything that I know. If I don't know, I'll tell you. I'm just gonna Google it just like you. I'm not the expert, but I'll do my best to try and answer as many questions as I can. But yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, enjoy your day and good luck. So yeah.